Hey everyone! Today I'm diving into the fascinating world of cerebrospinal fluid, or CSF analysis. Specifically, we're going to look at how to examine CSF cell counts for diagnosing meningitis. This is a critical skill for any medical student, so buckle up. First things first, when you collect a CSF specimen, you need to carry out the cell count as soon as possible. Why? Because the cells can rapidly lyse, making it harder to get an accurate count. Alright, let's talk numbers. In a normal adult CSF, you'll see 0 to 25 white blood cells per cubic millimeter, predominantly lymphocytes. For neonates, it's a bit different. You might find less than 30 cells, mostly neutrophils. Now, when it comes to meningitis, the WBC count can vary depending on the type. In tuberculous meningitis, you might see 100 to 500 cells per cubic millimeter, mostly neutrophils. For viral meningitis, the count ranges from 10 to 500 cells, and lymphocytes are more common here. So how do you actually count these cells? If the CSF is clear, you can use a Neubauer counting chamber with well-mixed, uncentrifuged, undiluted fluid. You'll count the cells in all 9 WBC squares. The number of cells you count is approximately the number of cells per cubic millimeter of CSF. Simple, right? But what if the count is expected to be high? In that case, you'll need to dilute the CSF. The diluting fluid is made by dissolving 200 milligrams of crystal violet in 100 milliliters of 10% acetic acid. The counting method is the same as for peripheral blood. Now let's address a common issue: contamination with blood. If there's gross contamination, blood-derived leukocytes will be present in the CSF, so you'll need to correct the count. Here's how you do it. You'll perform RBC and WBC counts in both CSF and peripheral blood. If blood RBC count is RBCB, CSF RBC count is RBCF, blood WBC count is WBCB, and CSF WBC count is WBCF, then the true CSF cell count is calculated using this formula. True CSF cell count equals WBCF minus WBCB multiplied by RBCF divided by RBCB. This calculation helps you determine the true number of cells in the CSF. And here's a tip: finding more than 1 WBC per 1,000 RBCs usually suggests the presence of meningitis. So there you have it. That's how you examine CSF cell counts for diagnosing meningitis. It might seem complex at first, but with practice, you'll get the hang of it. Keep studying hard and you'll be a pro in no time. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more medical tips and tutorials.